On behalf of Cyber Society of India, I welcome everyone to this annual general meeting and election 2023. Today we have our new members who will also be present here, and right now I request Mr. A. Selvaraj, Election Officer, to detail the election process and declare the election results.
Ladies and gentlemen, esteemed members of the CySI Society of India and other fellow citizens, good morning and thank you for joining us today as I announce the results of the CySI Society's election. This has been a momentous occasion and I am honored to stand before you as the election officer to share the outcome of its important democratic process. Firstly, I would like to thank the outgoing EC members who nominated me as the 10th election officer for electing the office bearers and EC members of the CySI Society of India for the financial years 2023 to 2025. Thanks for providing this opportunity to be the 10th election officer of your society's election. In the spirit of transparency and accountability, I would like to brief you all about the election process undertaken. In pursuance of the Secretary's letter dated 24th June 23, communicated through email on 25th June 2023, informing me that I had been nominated as the election officer for conducting the CySI Society of India election 2023 to 25 wide ECM memorandum MOM dated 20th June 23. I took charge of conducting the election on the same day, that is on 25th June 23. After examining the related documents and discussing with the members concerned, I prepared the CySI Society of India election 2023 notification. The secretary then circulated the election notification with the contestant nomination form 1 and seconding of contesting nomination form 2 to all the life members of the CySI Society of India eligible to vote. I have adapted in line with the bylaws of CySI Society of India, and there were no queries from the CySI Society of India life members. I received 40 nominations in Form 1 from the concerned members, and each of the nominations was seconded by 2 live members in Form 2. All the positions for which nominations were called for were responded. All the nominations received through emails were in order. There was no withdrawal. As the nominations filed were not more than the nominations for number of positions declared and called for, I concluded that the contestants have been elected unanimously. I arranged to publish the final contestants on 17th July 23, and today, the 23rd July 23, I am declaring the following contestants as elected unopposed for the posts mentioned against their names for the Executive Committee of the CySI Society of India for the period 2023 to 25. Now, without further ado, let me present the results of the CySI Society's election. The following life members have been unanimously elected to the respective posts as office bearers and members of Executive Committee for the period of 2023 to 2025. Election results. Number 1, President, 1 post, Mr. Vijay Kumar KM. Number 2, Secretary, 1 post, Mr. Balu Swaminathan. Number 3, Treasurer, 1 post, Mr. S. Chokkalingam. Number 4, Vice President, 1 post, Vice President 1, Mr. V. N. Premanand. Vice President, Mr. R. Sridhar. Joint Secretary, 2 posts, 1, Mr. P. Raman. Joint Secretary, Mr. S. Balasubramanian. Joint Treasurer, 1 post, Mr. K. Murugan. EC members, 1, Mr. P. Balasubramanian, Mr. R. Srinivasan, Mr. Lion T. Vishwanath, Mr. Neelagandan, Dr. M. Vijaya, and Mr. B. Kandasamy as EC member audit. I wish to congratulate all the elected representatives on my behalf. All of us gathering here trust that you will fulfill your role with integrity, dedication, and a commitment to the betterment of the CySI Society of India, a prestigious service organization. I am handing over the signed letter of declaration of election results and the election file to the incoming new president. I sincerely hope that I did my duty well to the fullest satisfaction of all the members of the society. Thank you, one and all. Have a wonderful day.
Good morning, everyone. Okay. Yeah. Pledge. We as a members of Cyber Society of India Executive Committee solemnly affirm that we will bear true faith and allegiance to the CySI bylaws established that will uphold the sovereignty and the integrity of India, and we will faithfully discharge the duty upon which we are about to enter.
Common name.
Police Thank you. Thank you. So good morning, everyone. On behalf of Cyber Society of India, we welcome you all for 19th Annual General Body Meeting. So just the new board taken charge of this CySI 2023 to 2025. First of all, I would like to thank all the life members for electing me as a president. It is indeed a great honor and privilege to hold the top post of Cyber Society of India. I take this moment to thank all the founder members, past presidents, office bearers, basically electing this new team. We'll work together to uphold the mission of the CySI, and we are all committed to take CySI to the new heights. Maybe like once we have this meeting, we will also formally announce what all the programs we are going to do in the upcoming years. With this introduction, the brief and welcoming you, I'll request Secretary to take us through the proceedings of AGM.
Thank you. Since President thank பண்ணுறதுனால proceeding போகலாம் டைம் இல்லாமல் இப்போ confirmation of the minutes last AGM dated 25/9/22 by Vice President Mr. Sridhar.
Good morning, members. 18th AGM dated 25/9/2022. It was conducted in Raj Palace, Sundar, Aryapuram, Adyar, and the agenda was, the welcome address was given by the President, Mr. Karthikeyan, and the resolutions of 17th AGM were passed, and the presentation of annual report 2021-22, and presenting auditor's report for the year financial year 2021-22, and we have reappointed auditor Mr. Ravichandran and co, and newly inducted members were also presented, and other subjects were discussed, and on the whole minutes of the AGM.
Welcome.
Okay. So can we approve this meeting?
Unanimously approved.
Yeah.
வாங்க மேடம், சாரோட வந்திருக்கீங்க போல இருக்கு. வெல்கம். இப்படி முன்னாடி வந்திருக்கேன் இல்லையா? அடுத்து நீங்கள் தான் ஆனுவல் ரிப்போர்ட் படிச்சிருக்கேன். ஆனுவல் படிச்சுமா நடத்தணும். Next agenda, annual report.
Annual report. I will summarize the annual report for the year 2022-23. Okay. We are happy to present the annual report of CySI for the year 2022-23 before you today. The outgoing office bearers executive committee members have taken charge took charge on Friday and 21 and handing over the charge to the new executive committee members today. We have held the office for a period of 23 months. We have immense pleasure in furnishing the details of activities under services from 1/4/2022 to till date. On 16/4/2020, we have conducted a physical program on the title of Don't Get Cheated by Online Fraudsters at the same venue, Dr. India Janani College of Arts and Science for Women. Dr. Amaresh Pujari, IPS DGP, Cyber Condition was the chief guest for the event and delivered the inaugural address. Okay, and the highlight of this event was 1930. A free dialing facility was announced by Dr. Amaresh Pujari, and also two victims have narrated their experiences during this event. Okay, it was a big highlight of the event. On 17/12/22, we along with Exnora International and the Spring Chennai jointly awarded the Lifetime Achievement Award to 4 officials. Okay, it was a grand gala, and the awards were given to 4 officials who worked on the first landmark case that addressed cyber harassment. The awardees were Dr. D. Arul Raj, retired district judge, who awarded the first conviction cybercrime case. Yes, Balu, additional superintendent of police, retired, who investigated the Suhaskati on Uma Shankar case, which recorded first conviction and first adjudication in cyberspace. Now Vijay Shankar Navi, cyber consultant, witness for placing his report with section 65B IEA in this case, and yes, Kodandraman, special public prosecutor in Suhaskati case. The Chennai cybercrime cell obtained the conviction within a record time of 7 months after the FIR was filed. The conviction was also confirmed by the session court in 2008. Okay, and yeah, it was a. And on 28/5/2023, we have organized a panel discussion on section 65B of Indian Evidence Act at Anna Central Library, Kotturapuram. This provision is important in the digital age as it relates to electronic evidence in legal proceedings. On 25/9/22, 18th AGM was conducted. Auditor CySI accounts was approved on the documents and the regulations specified of the law for filed before the Registrar of Society. One hallmark was the civil suit filed by one member, causing a show cause notice issued on him by the Secretary before the Additional District Municipal Court in 05-186/2020 against Cyber Society of India was defended well, and the discharge petition filed by us was allowed. His plaint was rejected as per provisions under Order 7/11A of CPC. We have conducted regular EC meetings apart from one AGM. Program posters and AGM photos are available on the website as usual, and the auditor report is also incorporated. Thank you all.
Thank you, sir. Next, treasurer replace the auditor. அனைவருக்கும் இனிய காலை வணக்கம். And auditors reports to the members of the Cyber Society of India. We have audited the attached balance sheet as on 31st March 2023 of Cyber Society of India, and the income and expenditure account for the year ended as on that day was report that we have obtained all the information and explanation which to the best of our knowledge and belief were necessary for the purpose of audit. In our opinion, proper books of accounts have been maintained by the association. The balance sheet and income and expenditure account by the reporter are in agreement with the books of accounts. In our opinion, and to the best of our information and according to the explanations given to us, the accounts together with the schedules give a true and fair view. In the balance sheet of the association as at 31st March 2023, and in the case of income and expenditure account of the association of the excess of expenditure over income for the year ended 31st March 2023, signed for M.R. Ravichandran and Co. LLP, Chartered Accountants. Mr. Ravichandran. As on, we had an opening balance of cash in hand of 6,153 for the year 2022-23, and the cash at bank was 2,81,172, and towards membership and student charter fee we had received 10,000 rupees, and donation for the program expense we had received to 92,000 rupees, and for bank interest we had got 6,153 as the bank interest. And regarding the payment section, bank charges of 70 rupees and 78 paise, audit fees of 3,540, printing and banner expense for the program for 49,999, meeting and filing expenses of 31,371, and program expense 2,53,893, web maintenance 38,749 rupees, travel and conveyance 150, telephone expenses 3,765, and we had a closing balance of cash in hand at 4,332 rupees in hand, and cash at bank at 9,013 rupees in the hand. Thank you.
Report is unanimously approved.
Thank you, Ananda. Next agenda, admission of new members. I will read out the names. Mr. Shankar, Advocate, it was verified by me. Mr. Mohan Raj, Additional DC, retired. Mr. Arumugam, DSP, retired, Trichy. Mr. Vasudevan, Advocate. Mr. Ranganathan previously was CySI speaker. Then Mr. Durai, Advocate, referred by Mr. Premanand. Durai. So we are placing 6, we are approving. Is it unanimously approved? Oh, thank you. Then, any other matter? You are going to place it, the treasurer. Any other matter with the permission of the president? நீங்க தான் permission நீங்க தானே place பண்ண போறீங்க சொன்னீங்கல்ல, அது வைங்க படிங்க. ஒரு ரிப்போர்ட் எடுத்துட்டு வந்தீங்களா இது? எடுத்துறேன் சார். நீங்க பிரிண்ட் அவுட் எடுத்தீங்களா? எடுத்துறேன் சார். எல்லாமே படிங்க. And for the president of Cyber Society of India, I request to take up the following matters which were passed by the ECM dated 4th August 2019 as resolutions number 17, 18 and 19. The first one is the in the banking operation change of the authorized signatories. Resolution for change in signatory that resolved that in suppression to all other resolutions passed earlier
by the EC in its meeting in respect of the savings bank account bearing number 14820-10000-14805 in the name of the association Cyber Society of India existing with IOB Ullagaram branch, Ullagaram, SSI Colony, Sabavli Street, Ullagaram, Chennai and Kanjipuram district of Tamil Nadu with a pin code of 6,91,000. B. And hereby authorized to honor all the checks signed A. jointly by any of the two following, that either Mr. Vijay Kumar KM as President of CySI or Mr. Baluswaminan, Secretary of CySI, and Chokkalingam, Treasurer, continue to be the authorized signatories. The name of the Mr. Sridhar or former Secretary may be excluded from this. And the second resolution is resolution for the change of CySI office address. Resolved that in suppression to all the other resolutions passed earlier by the EC in its meeting in respect of the Cyber Society of India, the registered office address has been changed as follows: S2, 2nd floor, 4th Main Road, VGP Layout, Part 3, Palavakam, Chennai, 6,41,000. Secretary was directed by the EC to follow up and effect the change. And resolution number 3, change for the bank branch. With a view to facilitate all, it was unanimously resolved to transfer the existing savings accounts of Cyber Society of India at IOB Ullagaram branch to IOB Thiruvanmiyur branch at Chennai. This EC also resolved that existing fixed deposits of Cyber Society of India in various branches of IOB withdrawn and be re-registered as fixed deposits at Thiruvanmiyur branch at Chennai. And the Secretary and the Treasurer are directed to follow up with the Bank of IOB.
Here, I got some small experiences with regard to this deposits and all as a Secretary of the flat promoters in Thiruvanmiyur. So I have some experience, I am just trying to explain it to you. Instead of having the whole deposit in one total branch, at least have some 1 or 2 lakhs as a part of the fixed deposit. Major balance we had one deposit, small deposit from another, so that for any emergency expenses, we not break open the entire thing, lose the entire thing and things like that. That's okay. That's it. That's all. பண்ண வேண்டாம்.
இப்போ 6 இருக்குன்னு வச்சுங்களேன், 2 வச்சாலும் சரி, அது நம்ம டிசைட் பண்ணிக்கலாம், ஈஸியில் டிசைட் பண்ணிக்கலாம். அது கரெக்டாக
Can be taken up.
ஓகே, தேங்க்யூ சார்.
Good morning to everyone. Myself Murugan. On behalf of newly elected members of AGM, I convey the thanks for your presence and then approving all the requests placed before the committee. Thank you very much.
Respected everyone, we had arranged for a small snacks. We will be back up. Tea, coffee with sweet. Okay, வெளியே இருக்குது. Please reassemble by 15 minutes to start the next program as per schedule. Thank you.